Good afternoon, students. According to the program for your final test, I've chosen the topic Making Comparisons as a reinforcement for today. Listen to the explanation attentively, please. Comparative adjectives. Comparatives with ER. One-syllable adjectives and two-syllable adjectives ending in Y generally add ER to make the comparative form with Y changing to I. Adjectives ending in E add only R. For example, small, smaller, early, earlier, late, later. Comparatives with more. Other adjectives of two or more syllables use more or less. More modern, less modern. More interesting, less interesting. Comparatives with ER or more. A small group of two-syllable adjectives have both forms. For example, clever, common, narrow, polite, quiet, simple, tired. So we can find these adjectives in two forms. For example, polite, politer, polite, more polite. Irregular comparatives. Irregular comparatives are good, better, bad, worse, far, farther, further. Note that further has two meanings, a normal meaning of more far and another meaning of just more. How much further do we have to go? Here it means more far. I can't really advise you any further. Here it means more. Old has a regular form older and an irregular form elder that is used as an adjective for people, especially members of a family. This is my elder sister. Making comparisons. The simplest kind of comparison uses than. For example, you look younger than your brother. Comparatives can be repeated to suggest continuing change. For example, this lesson seems to be getting longer and longer. Jim started feeling more and more tired. Comparatives can be made stronger or weaker by using much, far, a lot. Much, far, a lot are used to give a meaning of stronger, and the meaning of weaker are used the words a bit and a little. For example, this book is much more expensive, or this book is a little more expensive. Note this construction that repeats the word the. For example, the faster you drive, the more petrol you use. Expressions with best. Examples. Sorry, but this is the best I can do. I tried my best. May the best man win. These can refer to two or more people. Comparative clauses. Comparative clauses with than. For example, food here is more expensive than I thought. With not as, or not so, as. For example, being a nurse is not as interesting as being a doctor. Comparative clauses with just, as. Living in the country is just as expensive as living in London. With such as. I've never been to such a good party as that one. With a superlative adjective and present perfect simple, often with ever. This is the worst film I've ever seen. When we compare reactions, we can use an auxiliary at the end of the sentence. For example, I can swim a lot better than Jack. Or, I can swim a lot better than Jack can. Another example. You paid more for your car than me. Or, you paid more for your car than I did. Modals like can are repeated, but other verbs use a form of do. I wish you great success in your final test. See you on the 18th of May. Bye-bye. Let's make some practice. Put one suitable word in each space. My brother is 2 years older than me. The train takes just as long as the bus. I thought the second hotel we stayed in was much more friendly. Unfortunately, we are less well off than we used to be. Do you think you could make a little less noise? These exercises seem to be getting harder and harder. Jean doesn't need as much help as Harry does. David didn't enjoy the match as much as I did.